there are many problems you people are facing on daily basis, which you are thinking that you have a certain different problem, but you don't know that your problem is here. And this is the basic reason that the whole humanity in the whole world is suffering, but the focus is not there. The focus is not in the gut, but the focus is in the mind, but whereas the problem is inside the gut. So this Dr. Emerald Mayor, he has done the research on this mind-gut connection, and after doing his research on the mind-gut connection, he has told that there is a gut-brain axis, and this gut-brain axis, there is a gut lining inside your stomach, and when the gut lining has got an inflammation, and when there is an inflammation, it sends the neurotransmitter inside your brain, and immediately your behavior, your frustration, your depression, all this problem starts. And the solution does not lie in the medicine, but the solution is, he says, the solution is inside your kitchen. Solution is in the plate which you are eating every day. If you understand what to eat, how to eat, when to eat, what to eat and what not to eat, your problem will be solved. You'll be surprised to know that inside your stomach there are 3 trillion microbes. 3 trillion microbes are there. It means you are carrying a complete forest. You are carrying a complete jungle inside your stomach. 3 trillion microbes are there inside, 3 trillion bacteria are there inside your stomach, and these bacteria at every point of time, these bacteria are demanding something from you. Sometimes you must have felt that you are feeling like to eat sugar, sweet. Okay? There are certain bad bacteria and there are certain good bacteria inside your stomach, and those bad bacteria, they demand from you that right now I want sugar. And you know, the moment you give sugar or the moment you give the rasgulla or sandesh inside your stomach, then these microbes, these bacteria, they say, khana aaya, khana aaya, khana aaya. They become very happy. The bad bacteria, they become very happy. Whereas, when you give the fruits, when you give the vegetables, all these things when you give, your bad bacteria, they start crying. They are not happy because that is not their food. The fiber is not their food. Fiber, fruits and vegetables are the food of your good bacteria. And what the good bacteria does? This good bacteria that creates, you will be surprised to know, 90% of the hormones which is created as called as a happy hormone, serotonin and dopamine, these are created inside your stomach. So long people were thinking it is created inside your mind. No, 90% is created inside your stomach and 10% is created inside your mind. And this 90%, your happy hormone, if you suppose a good bacteria is creating, then what happens? You start feeling happy. And imagine, you have lack of good bacteria and you have maximum bad bacteria. Then these bad bacteria, what they do? They create cortisol. You know cortisol is what? Cortisol is called stress hormone, the bad hormones. The moment cortisol is created inside your stomach, it is transmitted into your brain. When it is transmitted to your brain, you get angry, you get frustrated, you find your energy level is so low, you learn, you forget, and for a small reason you start fighting, and you feel depressed. You say, I don't feel like to do anything today. My energy level is so low, I don't feel like to study also. You don't even understand that this is the problem created by your bad bacteria which is inside your stomach. So you need to understand the basic reason. See, there is one, you know probiotic? Probiotic is a bacteria which we take directly through curd. You know, when you transform milk into curd, milk is transformed into curd with the help of bacteria, and good bacteria is formed. And that good bacteria, when you take inside, that is why people in India say curd is digestive. And if I give you an example, you'll be shocked to know. You must have felt that when you're going to give an examination, nowadays the modern mother, they don't do, but our mother used to do. When we used to go for examination, mother used to say, thoda dahi kha ke jao. Yes? I'll just correlate that science with the traditions. Thoda dahi kha ke jao, curd kha ke jao. When you're going for the journey, don't drink milk but have curd. Now when he started correlating, I understood, oh my God, what is great science. My ancient people, they knew this science. Now this eminent, he is saying, Mr. Mayor, Dr. Mayor is saying, whatever he is saying, our ancestors, they knew beforehand. They were giving us the directly probiotic. Curd is probiotic, full of bacteria. That is good bacteria. What that bacteria will do? The moment you take curd, the good bacteria, it goes inside your body and flows serotonin hormone, that is a happy hormone. You feel happy, your concentration power becomes good, and you give the better examination. You are traveling, your mind should be peaceful. So, good bacteria is needed here. So people used to say that you are going to travel, have curd first. But those traditional people, they have given they did not know what is microbes and they did not know what is good bacteria. They used to say, dahi kha ke jana shubh hai, shubh. Yes? Doi খেয়ে যদি কোথাও জার্নিতে যাও, এটা তোমার জন্য শুভ আছে। আর তুমি যদি পরীক্ষা দিতে যাও, তোমার পরীক্ষা ভালো হবে। They were not talking to you in a scientific term, but what they were talking is so scientific. Yes or no? It was so much scientific. And that is the reason they were telling that eat curd. And they were telling not to take milk at that time. Curd you should take. So nowadays the scientists is saying, the doctors are saying, curd is probiotic. Probiotic means a food which has got living bacteria, good bacteria. Understood? That is why the curd is so important. But see, some foolish people are there in India. What they do, you know what they do? When you put salt into the bacteria will die. And some mad people put salt into the curd. They put salt into the curd. It means what they are doing, they are killing the bacteria, good bacteria they are killing, then they are drinking. They are eating the curd. It means they are eating not curd, they are just drinking water. It's no use. So you should neither mix salt nor you should mix sugar into it, because the moment you mix sugar into the curd, you are eating curd and in your stomach your animals will shout, khana aaya, khana aaya, khana aaya. Your bad bacteria will start shouting. Because that is the khana, that is the food for the bad bacteria, the sugar. Understood? And they become very happy and they start increasing their populations. And more bad bacteria means more and more diseases, the more and more problems. Understood? And even you find that when your stress level increases, your bad bacteria increases. And you have problem. I'll give you again living example. You have examination. Okay? And you are not prepared well. You must have noticed one thing. You are not prepared well, you have got a lot of pressure, a lot of tension, because the examination is tomorrow and you are running to toilet. Sometimes it happens, yes or no? You get stressed, you get loose motion. Your bad bacteria's percentage becomes more and more when you are stressful. Because your bad bacteria needs, do you know what the bad bacteria needs? Your bad bacteria needs chips, kurkure, burger. All kind of junk food is the food of your bad bacteria. All kind of junk food, even the Coca-Cola, sugar, sandesh, rasgulla, sweets, all kind of sweets. This is the food of your bad bacteria. That is the reason The more and more bad bacteria you will have, the more and more you will have craving for sweets. If the day you want to eat a lot of sweets, you should understand the population of the bad bacteria has increased. And when you are giving the fiber kind of food, you are giving suppose fruits, vegetables, the food which has fiber. Even when you are drinking fruit juice, it has no fiber. Keep it in your mind. Fruit juice increases the glucose in your body. Many people do not know, and that's so foolish. Eat fruits, not fruit juice. And it is a madness to eat the packed fruit juice. It is a madness. If you open your eyes and just read, you will be shocked to know how much sugar is there inside. It's written there. 20 grams of sugar in one bottle you are eating. So much sugar. And even if you go to the shop where they make these juices, they put lots of sugar in that also. If you tell them to make lassi with the curd, they take so much sugar and put in that. They put salt also and kill the bacteria. See children, your life is depending on this. When your life is depending on this, you should understand, you should know. But unfortunately, no school teaches this. It is not a part of the syllabus. Which should be the main, when our life is regulated on that, the whole life is depending on this, but no school teaches the basic knowledge on which our life depends. So I'll tell you one by one how that this. Let me tell you about the probiotic. I have told about that the living bacteria. What is prebiotic? Do you know what is a prebiotic? Have you heard about prebiotic? Anybody? No one. Try to understand. A prebiotic is a food which is needed for the good bacteria. What is the food needed for good bacteria? Whenever you eat vegetables, whenever you eat fruits, or any kind of thing which has fiber, whole grain food, like suppose if you are eating that, like that atta, not maida. Maida does not have any kind of fiber. It is a fiberless food. So the maida, that becomes the food for your bad bacteria. And whereas that atta, wheat is the food for your good bacteria because it has fiber. So anything which has fiber is the food for good bacteria. Anything which does not have fiber is a food for bad bacteria. Any food which is made in the factory, any food which is packed and made into the factory, that food is the food for bad bacteria. And that food is creating not only havoc in your body, it is spoiling your body and mind both at the same time. There are many young boys and girls, they are taking the medicine for depressions. There are many young boys and girls, they are taking the medicine because they forget very soon. Today they learn, tomorrow they forget. There are many boys and girls, they take the medicine because they get angry and they start fighting, they start making argument. So they are going to the psychologist. And from many years they are taking medicine, but still they are not cured. From years after years the medicine is going on. Unfortunately, nobody tells them that their problem lies in the stomach. The problem lies in the stomach. If you go to any homeopathic doctor, you tell the homeopathic doctor that I have a lot of stress, I have a lot of tension, I have got depression. Immediately he will tell you how is your stomach, whether your stomach is clean, whether you go to the washroom every day. This is the question all this naturopath, all the Ayurvedic doctor and all the homeopathic doctor ask. Do you know what is the reason? Because this homeopathic doctor and this Ayurvedic doctor, they know it very well that your problem, whichever problem you have, the problem lies in your stomach, not in your mind. And that is the reason your stomach is called the second brain. I would like to repeat, it's very important. Your stomach is called second brain. And you must have heard, some people say, it is my gut feeling. It is my gut feeling this is going to happen. Have you heard it? See, brain is here. Brain is here, but the common people say, my gut feeling says this is going to happen. So it means want to say the brain is here. So one by one I will prove you that how the research is which is made is true. So anything which our mind cannot calculate, sudden problem happen, sudden emotions happen, and you need to take decisions. Your decision comes from your gut, and that is what we say gut feeling. The gut feeling is a feeling, the emotions and instant decisions which comes out of your stomach, and this out of your stomach, the emotions and feeling and decision which takes comes out. It comes out when your population of your good bacteria is more than the bad bacteria. If the population of the bad bacteria is excess, you will take wrong decisions. You will find, you must have heard many of your friends say, I'm very much confused. I'm very much confused. What to do, I don't know. Yes or no? The confusion is not here. Confusion is here. Because bad bacteria has become more than the good bacteria. Now they are creating confusion in your whole body. And continuously from here, they are transferring the hormones in the mind, and those hormones in the mind is creating a riot. Because the creating a riot, the hormones sent by stomach. What you need to do? You need to stop the hormone secretion from your stomach to your mind. And the moment you will stop, how you will stop? You will be able to stop the bad hormones. What are the bad hormones? The cortisol hormones is the bad hormones, which creates a problem, which creates more anxiety, depression, and more anxiety, depression, and anger. And this is created by your bad bacteria. So you need to decrease the bad bacteria. What are the ways to decrease the bad bacteria? Very simple. You stop junk food. Start the food which has fiber. Take fruits. Take vegetables. Take salad. And try to, if you cannot stop, see, you are young boys and girls, I will not tell you that totally stop it. Don't take sweets, don't take chocolate, I won't tell you. But what I can tell you is that you minimize it. You can minimize. Okay? When you will minimize, then slowly what will happen in your gut, those bad bacteria which are creating the riots and problem inside your stomach, they will start decreasing. Do you know that what a lovely country you are staying? What a scientific country you are staying. Our ancestors were so intelligent, they have made a system. Monday, don't eat any food in the name of Shiva. Tuesday, don't eat any food in the name of Ganesh. Or different gods. So everybody had chosen one day to starve, not to eat food. Then what happens? When a person does not take food once in a week, that is the very bad day for bad bacteria. Now what happened? That lot of toxins are there inside the body. Now when the bacteria does not get any food, then they start eating the toxins, the bad things, kachra, inside. And that becomes the cleaning day. The fasting day becomes the cleaning day, and that gives lots and lots of energy. You must have seen that in Islam that there is a roja for 1 month. This 1 month is a total cleaning day, cleaning system of the body, and that is the killing of your bad bacteria. So those people were so intelligent, and in a very intelligent way they have made the system. But they made the system in the name of religion. But now when the scientists have made the researches, they have understood that the system which is made in the name of religion is scientific system. Is good for your health, is good for your stomach. Because continuously when one after every hour you are putting food inside your stomach, every hour, then your body, your stomach is not getting even time to take rest, and even not getting time to kill the toxin inside your body. So it is a high time that you should decide what to eat and what not to eat, because that is not only going to decide your physical body, physical health, That is going to decide about your psychological health, even your mental health also, because your gut and brain in both are directly connected. So some of the time you will find sometimes we take lots and lots of antibiotic. Any problem we take antibiotic. And do you know what happens when you take antibiotic? Antibiotic is for killing of the bacteria. Now it is just like that. Suppose like two countries fighting. Suppose India and Pakistan is fighting. Both the soldiers are fighting. Now from top of Indian Air Force, that aeroplane goes and start bombarding. If they start bombarding, what will happen? Both India and Pakistani soldiers will die. Will it be a right decision? Wrong decision. The same thing we are doing. Bacteria is creating problem. We take antibiotic and then the antibiotic goes, start killing good and bad bacteria all at a time. That is the reason you must have felt after taking antibiotic you feel very weak. Yes or no? You feel very weak after taking antibiotic because you are killing the enemy also, you are killing friend also. That is why when there is no other options left, it's a question of very dangerous situation you are. Of course you should take, when the doctor decides, you should take antibiotic. But you should never take antibiotic by your own, because last month doctor has given in the prescription. So now also I am feeling fever, so I should take the antibiotic now too. Wrong decision. Then you are going to kill the soldiers, your own soldiers, those who are going to protect you for whole life. And that will make you very weak, and that will create lots and lots of problems. One more new thing I want to share with you children, and it will be very shocking for you, that not only the stress, but even suppose in the night time if you don't sleep for 7 to 8 hours, do you know what happens? If you don't sleep for 7 to 8 hours, then your gut lining get affected. Your gut lining get damaged. When gut lining get damaged, in that case what happens? That your serotonin hormone and melatonin hormone. What is the melatonin hormone? Melatonin hormone is responsible for your sleep. And serotonin hormone is called your happy hormone, makes you happy. Now when the gut lining is affected, then your melatonin hormone will flow very less. When melatonin hormone will flow less, you will not be able to sleep. And that is related with two things, stress also and screen time also. I am giving you the proof. Any one day, you do a lot of screen time. Okay? After doing a lot of screen time, till late night, then go to sleep. When you go to sleep, you find that you are trying to sleep, but still you could not sleep. Do you know what is the reason behind it? The reason is that because of late night you are awake, and because of the lot of screen time you have done, then your melatonin hormone has got depleted. Your stomach has stopped creating melatonin hormone. If your stomach stops creating melatonin hormone and it does not flow, you will not be able to sleep. Lakhs and lakhs of people in India, not even the world, the crores of people, they are facing problems of sleep problem, and that it is called disease called insomnia. Insomnia, the people those who have, they have to take medicine, sleeping pill. Without taking medicine, they cannot be able to sleep in the night time. And if a person does not sleep in the night time, do you know what happens? Various kinds of diseases will enter into the body. Do you know what is the reason? The reason is if you don't sleep in the night time, because of the lack of melatonin hormone, because of the too much screen time, if you don't sleep, then night time when you go to sleep, your body goes for repairing. Sleeping time is the repairing time. Okay? Because in the daytime your lots and lots of cells got damaged. When the daytime your cell got damaged due to different kinds of challenging situations, due to different kinds of problems you face in the daytime, your cell gets damaged. So night is the only time when your body starts repairing those cells. And for repairing those cells, you need 7 to 8 hours time. More shocking thing I would like to share with you. You think that I will sleep at 1 o'clock in the night, I will get up at 10 o'clock in the morning and my sleep is completely wrong. You do not calculate the hours. Actually the deep sleep is calculated, not the quantity of the sleep. You may sleep for 10 hours, but your deep sleep timing is not whenever you feel like. Your deep sleep timing is starting from 11 o'clock in the night to 2 o'clock. And many young boys and girls go to sleep at 2 o'clock. Deep sleep time is already over. Now repair will not be done. No repair. So imagine you are coming to school with a torn clothes. What a humiliating. In the same way, next day you are going to lead your life with the cells which is damaged, with the cell which could not be repaired. What will happen? You will be angry, you will be frustrated, you will be fighting with the people, even you will try to learn, you will forget, and your examination you will not be able to get good percentage of marks because of your sleep. And when you have lack of sleep, you have more and more bad bacteria in the stomach, you have less and less good bacteria in the stomach. These are the amazing things, children. Unfortunately, these things are not taught to the young generation. But the early you will know, the better your life will be. So when I came to know, I was myself shocked and I started studying on this topic. When I started studying in this topic, and I decided I must let my children know, because this is something on which your whole life is depending. But even your doctors also, they do not tell you. Doctors gives you the medicine, but they don't tell you. You will find there are certain doctors, they give nowadays, do you know, you will be surprised, they gives you probiotic. You'll find the market is available, it's so long. You need to just open it and just take it. That is just a living bacteria. That is a living bacteria. That is a good bacteria. That is called probiotic, available into all medicine shop. Probiotic available in the medicine shop, but so easily available in the curd, but still people go to the medicine shop and pay money and they buy probiotic as a good bacteria they are buying, because any stomach problem nowadays, some doctors they are giving probiotic because they understand lot of bad enemies have entered inside, so they have to send the soldiers to kill them. So those good soldiers, the good bacteria are sent to fight with them. Understood? The good bacteria, they work like a soldiers for you. They work like a security guard for you. So you should always take care of your good bacteria. Now, so your diet, you have to change your diet system. Sometimes yes, you feel like to eat sweets, you must eat sweets, but not every day. Okay, sometimes you feel like to have burger, you must have, but not every day. Sometimes you feel like to have chow, Maggie, you can have, but not every day. Okay, so what you need to do is that you need to minimize, because if you don't minimize, you will be surprised to know not only your health will be affected, your mind will be affected, and once at this age if your mind is affected, you should forget about your success in the life. Your success in the life is related, directly connected with your gut. That is the recent and the new research which is done in the world nowadays. It's a very new research. So your 70% of the immune system is related with your gut. If your gut is good, then you have good immunity. If you have good immunity, diseases will not enter inside your body. Now, the children, even you will be surprised to know that your ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, The problem of the child who cannot sit at one place, runs here and there always. They are suffering with ADHD problem. Alzheimer problem. Alzheimer is a very serious disease. And researcher Dr. Mayer is saying these are all related with your gut problem. Dr. Mayer is saying he is a great neurologist, he is a great gastroenterologist, and he has done the research and told even the Alzheimer can be cured, even ADHD can be cured, even depression can be cured, even insomnia can be cured if you take care of your gut. And if you want to take care of your gut, you need to take care of your diet, you need to take care of your sleep pattern. You need to change your sleep pattern. You need to sleep in time and you need to sleep 7 to 8 hours. Even if you have tomorrow examination, today you need to sleep 7 to 8 hours, otherwise tomorrow in the examination you will forget everything. Any student, those who are sitting here and those who have slept only for 3 to 4 hours and gave the examination next day, they must have felt that I am forgetting the first line. If somebody tells me the first line, I will be able to answer, but that first line never comes to you. You forget the answers, but you have learned all those answers in the late night. But you have forgotten that by changing your sleep pattern, by not sleeping 7 to 8 hours, you have not allowed your brain, you have not allowed your supercomputer to process the informations and put into the long-term memory. You have not allowed your gut bacteria to take rest and so that they can fight with the bad bacteria on behalf of you. You have not allowed that. And that is the reason your examination gets affected. Your relationship gets affected because of your anger. Your examination gets affected because of your memory. And the whole life gets affected because of your health. Health gives lots and lots of problems. Health gives lots and lots of trouble. So you should understand if any kind of problem comes in your life, immediately you should try to find out whether this problem is created by me, by creating havoc in my stomach, or this problem has come from outside. Okay, so these are the lifestyle problem, and lifestyle problem can be solved by you. Lifestyle problem cannot be solved by the doctors. Clear? Now, one more thing you will find surprising thing, children, that even if you do exercise, more surprising thing, the best way, the fastest way to create the good bacteria is doing yoga and meditation. And this is today is the right day I should share with you. Dr. Mayer, he is not from India, but still he is telling the fastest way to create the good bacteria in your gut is doing yoga, meditation, exercise, and even he is saying walking. He says that if you are doing fast walking, then also your good bacteria get formed. If you do exercise, you do yoga, you do meditation, your good bacteria gets formed, you become healthy. Why the people say that you should do yoga and meditation? Now you understood the basic reason. The reason is to create good bacteria in your gut so that your good bacteria will protect for whole life. Basic thing you have understood, how you need to take care of your physical body, how you need to take care of your mental body. Clear? Sit straight, sit in the comfortable positions, your body loose. And what you need to do, we will do is that we will do the different phases of pranayama. Okay? So now we are going to create a good bacteria in the stomach. Okay? With the help of meditation. Meditation is the fastest way to create good bacteria, because the more and more you are peaceful, the more and more good bacteria, the more and more you are under stress, the more and more bad bacteria is created. This is on the basis of the research I am telling you that it is not the traditions what the people are saying traditionally, but it is already proved by Dr. Mayer on his research, and he has done the research on the gut-mind connections. Good morning meditations. You see that this good morning meditation will be doing this Alom Vilom Pranayam, Kapalbhati Pranayam, and then you will be doing the Brahmani one, and then we will be doing silent sitting. I think that you already know it. This is the Kapalbhati Pranayam, where the navel will move. Your whole navel will move continuously, and in this way your body becomes full of oxygen. and you will never have lungs problem. Cough, cold, asthma you will never have if you can do this Kapalbhati. This is very, very powerful kind of meditation, and this is called, in India it is called Sanjeevani. Sanjeevani, because it is so powerful. Alone this Kapalbhati meditations. This Ujjayi meditation is that you don't need to do it now, but it is actually, it's from, you need to breathe in from your throat. Like this. Nada Brahma or Brahmari you can say. That already you know it. But again, since you commit mistakes sometimes, so you should understand the system. This is the humming sound. Very long but very slow. You need to pull it. And after this, the last phase will be just silent sitting, doing nothing. But remember children, the last phase is the only meditation. And the other phase are for your good physique, for your physical body. Last phase is for your mental body. Last phase, when you sit silently and you do nothing, that is called meditation. Beforehand, whatever you do, that is called preparation for meditation. Is that clear? So the last phase you should take it very seriously. You should not open your eyes, because in the last phase if you open your eyes, it is just like that. You have cooked the food, you have worked very hard, but you have not eaten, you have thrown in the dustbin. Okay? Are you ready now? Get ready, start. Music. Your breathing should be very, very slow. Your breathing should be very, very slow, but very, very long. Breathe in very, very slow, but very, very long. Your body will be loose and relaxed.